Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray, and today we continue our Let's Play of Krastorio 2, where we last episode just got this magnificent wall set up that's hopefully gonna protect us from the biters for a long time. So we're still delivering ammo. That's gonna take a little while, but for today's episode I really want to get production tech cards up and running, and I don't think it's gonna be that hard. Or let's see how it goes, famous last words. So one of the few things we will need is to get our centrifuges up and running. I think we should be able to craft them at the moment. Other than we need concrete. So yeah, we'll kind of have to set up a small amount of concrete to be produced so we can start to make some centrifuges. And while that is going, we will start to expand out. So, iron ore, stone brick, and water. Not the worst things in the world. The way it is, I kind of just want to set it up here at the top and be done with it. Just gonna set up the construction right here for when we have the system up and running. Of course, let's just request a bit less than this. It is a bit overkill to have that much stored at a time. Yeah, that is fine. There we are. Then slowly we'll get these built. So let's find a good place to set up, let's see together here, up concrete production. So what we need is the brick, we need some iron ore, and we will need some water. What we could do is just set it up somewhere out here and just get it back to the main bus in case we need concrete further down the line, or just get it to somewhere we can make it. For now, I just kind of want to keep it out here, and we can set it up and always move it in the future if we want to. So let's make concrete. That is just in normal assemblers. So let's go out there and have a look. You can just see there's some power poles we have to remove here. That's wrong. There we are. So let's see, where is the cell? Just keeping it quite far out right now, since that should make it easier to manage in the future. Let's also just split this one off, going both ways please. So we actually get some of this going up this way. Because we will be needing stone brick. There we are. Then we also need some iron ore. And we could just steal a bit from up here, since we do have some going. And let's just add that to our transport lines going across here. Maybe just stealing a small amount from these. Let's see if we can't set it up some way so we always do it the same way. To here, and then jump it out to right there. That way we at least have some kind of setup we can continue to use. Yeah, just kill him, that's fine. So let's split off a small amount. Let's upgrade it to red, since the rest was... Oh, it should be fine like this. There we are. It's gonna steal a small amount of that ore. Don't really mind that at all. And then we'll just jump it across a few times. And as I just said, this will be our blueprint, so it should fit in right there. And then we just need to jump it one more time to there. And then we pretty much have our iron ore flowing in as intended for this bus. Oh, not this bus, but this setup. So, first things first, let's get down some assemblers. We like to make concrete. That means we'll have to get water. Let's do our standard setup of doing this and running pipes across. I think that's is pretty much how we're doing it now. and it is working quite well. Then we just need a bit of iron jumped in. Oh, we need brick as well. Would mixing it be okay? Or else we'll just do this to sort it. Luckily, we can just move this one out one to here instead. And then go double inputs. Because then we can do... Where are the ads? 2 in. Then we'll do exactly the same jump up here. To be honest, could we skip this one then? We might be able to. And then get long-handed out here. So we'll get iron on the outside. Let's just drag you back a bit. Let you go in this way. To right here. And then we'll get what's called bricks right here. Oh, luckily we didn't throw any bricks onto this one. That could have been quite bad if that was running. Could have polluted our entire system. So let's do this. You can just split off right there. Please come with me. There we are. And that will pretty much get in that. And that means we can easily output concrete here. And we can just flip you around like that to get the same on the opposite side with a small amount or small power point right here and right there. And a belt going out somewhere. We could do it this way. Oh, stupid to do that. There's no need for that. Into a chest with double inputs. And you can just stack a whole row. I think that'll be fine. So that will give us a concrete that's going to be needed for the centrifuges. This should start crafting as soon as we have some water. And water we'll just kind of grab from out here. Since we are quite close to the water, and that should be good. As always, let's just make ourselves a wind turbine to power this one. Since doing anything else would be quite stupid. Let's just move it up into the transportation line. So we have it somewhere we want it to do. Oh. There we are. Here is a little wind turbine for you. And a power pole. And now we can just drag this back. Giving ourselves the water we need. And let's just take it to right there. Can we take you away without doing anything bad? Hopefully. And then we can pretty much just get the water in where we need it. Yeah, you'll just go down this way. And in wherever we want you to go. So if we just make a ton of concrete for now. Switch you here as well. I think that would be good. We could actually just make this along a belt instead. But to be honest, I enjoy this much more. Because that should make this here. And I know this is probably going to be a bit overkill on the concrete, but it will look good. Oh, did I? Yeah, I misplaced one of them. I can already tell. Luckily, we can always just skip it back a few places. Then we won't have done anything bad. Let's try and see if this can support one belt. It does 1 a second, so it should be up to 15. So right here, pretty much this one should do 1 full yellow belt. Brick is going in. So here is the water for you. Our pattern setup. making sure that we can always expand it out further if needed. Oh, and you please. Oh, we took that one as well. There we are. So that is concrete, and that will make sure that that runs without any issues. That should just go into this chest, making concrete for us at a nice steady rate. So let's just mark it on the map so we don't remember we made concrete all the way out here. There it goes. And it will produce a bit more than we can output. So if in the last few here just add you with red belt, we might be able to keep up. Not that it is needed, but let's see if this is not the case. Oh yeah, we need to hook up this side as well. Let's not forget that while we're at it. So you please, and jump. And let's jump you, what is going to be? Oh, let's just do this. I don't really mind doing it for now. Getting you two down to out and inside, it doesn't really matter that much. We can just pull it in like that. And that should activate it all. We should easily input the 5 bricks. Yeah, we'll take 2 at a time. So there we are. That's a very, very nice concrete setup. That is gonna make us some centrifuges. So let's just request some of those. Now that we have this, let's remember our car, we can go and set up our mining setup for our uranium just down here. We'll just expand the robot network out to it, place down some mining drones, and then we should be good. So please join me out here. Yeah, we're getting power across down south, so this should be fine. Let's just go around here. Oh. There we go. And out a few more times, then we're almost at uranium land, and we're so lucky that we can get it directly in the middle. Oh, look at that. That looks rather good. So that will get us the robots in. That will make sure that we can remove some of these trees. Kind of want to get at least this area cleared out so we can get our transport lanes. And then I want to get a bit of coverage out here. Oh! What? Did uranium just deal damage to me? Okay, let's try that again. Oh, that's quite hilarious. So we can't go near this. Wonder if our mining drones can go near it, or they will also get killed. Oh no, we might just be about to commit genocide, guys. Oh no. Let's try this. They can walk up it. Then we need to get the sulfur in before they can go. So pretty much just getting it on the transport line. Can we? Oh, we can't. We need a radar up here as well. So you can go away. Let's get down a real radar instead. And then we should get the coverage we need. That means we can get our water pipes to line up with some kind of nice little blueprints. Pipes. You'll just go from... Let's start right here so we can see how we want it. Can we do it in 2 jumps? Come on. Oh, it's like it's built for this. Would you look at that? That is actually the best case scenario in terms of pipes. Couldn't fit any better if I had to say so myself. Then we just need to grab our sulfur. What line is that on? It is right here. And it's all been used. Oh. Why are you all used? Why is there no petroleum? Is the cracking not working? Oh, didn't I fix this? What is going... Oh, is something not hooked up here? Oh, I never hooked up this petroleum. Whoops. That is an issue that this should probably solve. And that should activate these. That should get petroleum flowing down to ore here, and that should start to produce petroleum again. No, sorry, petroleum, sulfur again. Okay, guys, it was just me missing a small pipe. And if you guys had told me, I might have missed it at some point. Because I was quite preoccupied with other things. Not that that is an excuse. So we'll have to go all the way up here. To there. And how did I line this one up? Should be like this, right? And that one. And let's just get this in for now. That'll get sulfuric acid flowing over this way. I really hope it's not like in Satisfactory, where when you run around with uranium, you would take damage. That is at least what I am hoping. So we will find out very soon. And you can just stop right here to get things down. And you can go this way. And you can go that way. So now the moment of truth. Will our little people die? Okay, they're running. They're not taking damage. That is good. So now we have uranium up and running. That means we should output that around the back into our centrifuges. Maybe just setting up a nice little setup here. And that has quite a few outputs. A lot more than I'm used to. One way to solve that, if you want to split things up, is we could try and use a medium container. Let's just get ourselves some beams. Where are you at? Steel beam. And then we can just make the chests ourselves. But the reason for that is that I hope that this one will be a bit bigger than so you can pretty much just put things in, and it will also sort us for us with load us out on the opposite side. That is at least what I am hoping. Oh, you need steel plates. Oh, let's just grab ourselves some chests then. Luckily we should have that in storage. Probably get a bit more than you. No, we don't have any in storage, but we have plates. Please tell me we have plates. Still plates. Okay, that's good. That we can work with. So let's get this set up. It is an extremely simple one. Might as well use loaders for it. So you'll go in and we'll have one out here. It'll be a mixed belt out. They will have to sort. And then we will do this one just to continue it down the line. So there we go. And this way. And then we'll have this one here, I'm guessing. Or right there maybe. Is that where you want it? Let's get you just so we can see how it looks. But yeah, that should be correct. Somewhere like that. And should we connect the loaders up in the middle just to make it look a bit good? Let's do that. That's fine. Here is the output of different items. We'll take you to the opposite side as well. We'll add in a bit of power. Well, that can power both of them. That's nice. Then we'll set up you as well over here with exactly the same setup. Just with you doing this. Oh, we can actually just go straight across with this one. I think this looks cooler, but it's one more belt. Is that correct? I rather want this to look cool. I don't mind using one more belt because look at that. That looks way better. Even though it's a bit excessive and not needed, I will keep it. Let's do this for first, and then we'll get down the rest afterwards. So let's output what we need. What if we just take one out here? Maybe one belt is enough. We'll then just split it up, going both ways, and then we'll have one going up. Could probably make it a bit prettier, but I think that should work in terms of getting our uranium. Let's try and make a medium container. I want to see the size of this one. Kind of want to see the size of a warehouse as well. How big that is. Because that is some way to sort through all of this. You are 1 too big. Should probably get one that's 1 tile bigger. Though this should be able to output all the sides we need. To be honest, a normal chest could as well. What is we have 3 different items being made? Oh, we have 4 different items. No, so we need one with 4 sides at the minimum, plus an input. So what if we make one of these big ones? Oh, let's stay with this one. I think that should be good enough. Here. Because then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 outputs. And we'll just filter them. Uranium. This one will be what's a stone and what do I keep saying iron? Yeah, stone and iron. So stone and iron can go out this way. And then we'll just have our uranium go out that way. The reason for this is then we can just input whatever we want from this belt, and it would get also sorted out this way. Getting it to the places we need. Yeah, look at that. That is also sorting. That is very nice. And that means we have one of the things we need for this. I'll just let this run constantly. I think that'll be fine until it fills up a chest. And then we'll figure out what to do at that point. Yeah, luckily we can stay on top of this with no issues. Let's stop you and get the rest of these down. So there we are. Hopefully these can keep up. It seems they can, no issues at all. And let's just get this to run. I'm only gonna drag this one back for now. That is the main thing I need. I kind of want to save this blueprint, to be honest. This little part. To here, maybe. Or we can actually just take what's in between. Pretty much just take that as the blueprint we need. You can go into blueprint book. You'll go in between things here. For easy expansion. We should have one. Oh, I keep forgetting that. that we can't make it yet in our system. So let's do this, and you can go back into the network. So what I was saying, I want to kind of grab this little blueprint here. I think that should fit fine on the inside. Just getting that away, and create blueprint. Into blueprint book with you, and let's just throw it in here as well, so I don't lose it like last time, because that was a bit annoying, if I had to say so myself. But at least now it just fits inside these. And let's continue. Oh, let's bring our car. We won't be going over here for a little while. Let's just mark this on the area. That this should be our uranium processing. So let's go. Ooh. Go this way. And right here, please. And then we just need a spot for it on the main bus. If we don't want to, what's it called, make it somewhere around here. Because what we need to make, or this one, is just simple things. So it's not really that bad. The electronic components, that's all, oh, that's made further down. Wait, it's not made right here. So in theory, we could set it up right here as our place of production. What if we do that? We'll just have to jump across all of this to get it set up. And that shouldn't be bad. Then go in here and into that one. You can go away. Is that what we're gonna do? Let's at least say that is the plan. Of course, we'll need a different kind of jump here. We'll have to get our yellow one. So let's do this for now. To be honest, we can actually do this instead. Please grab this for now. And take out all the belts and that one. And then we can actually jump it across as needed. I think this will fit in nicely to here. And then we can just take this one as our on the bus blueprint. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. We just need to do that. So now that's flowing in. That will just jump right here to the next one. I really should get a bit more than 10 of these at a time. Yeah, that should be fine. And then we have it flowing in. There it goes. And let's just take this one. And then one out right there. And let's get this covered. So that means that it will have to be next episode before we set up our productivity tech cards. Because now we have pretty much all we need. We have the uranium. Then we just need some plastic. That should be quite easy. We have that from below. We can just get that right here. Right here, plastic in. And then next episode we should be able to set this up quite easily. And I just want to take in uranium. What's going to be iron. Let's see what's... Because we get iron in for this one. And for that one, that's completely iron. We will then take in uranium. Blank tech cards will need... where did it go? Right here. Just copper in this one. And then the last thing we need is just the productivity, which needs green circuits, electronic circuits. Electronic components, electronic circuits. That's pretty much what we're gonna take in and make in this cell. At some point I probably should make blank tech cards on the bus, but yeah, we have done it on site with the rest of them, and we'll just do the same setup going forward, though it might be just so much easier just going in with a tech card. But that is next episode, we'll look at that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it and will award me what you like. And if you're new to the channel, please remember to give me a subscribe. It'll help me out a lot and help me with this promotion on YouTube, since the algorithm can be quite hungry for likes and subs. So yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you next episode. Bye, guys.